take up tiger, tiger. It is spelled like Ty, not Ti. Simply because the poet wants to emphasize the creature, the figure, the shape of tiger by William Black. First of all, William Black has been the most powerful point of romantics, the romantic school of literature. And this poem has been from the songs of experience. Number one. Number two, this poem explores the mystery of creation. It's about tiger. Tiger, which has been the symbol of terror, which has been the symbol of fear. And this symbol of fear has been the most apt symbol to explore the mystery of creation. And who is that creator? Who is that goldsmith? Who is that smith who has created such a terrifying creature? It must be some immortal creator. He comes to say about this creator in the first stanza. Yes. So the entire poem is about the wonder of creation. The entire poem is about a sort of, a sort of mystery which has been taken up through the symbol of tiger. And the two opening lines, tiger, tiger burning bright in the forests of the night, are the most popular beginning lines, are the most popular opening lines of British literature, written by William Black. And as we know, William Black has been a spiritual poet, has been a philosopher, has been a mystical poet. And Black has also composed a poem, Lamb. So he comes to shout out this mystery of creation in the last stanza of this poem, that one who hath made lamb has created tiger. It means, firstly, that immortal creator, that powerful creature, creates creatures like lamb, which are tender and delicate. So this is a journey forward taken up. First of all, lamb is created, and from the creation of lamb, the creator proceeds to create some terrifying creatures like tiger. So this journey of the creator has been explored by Black, that first of all something tender is created, and from this tender to fearsome creatures are created. So the entire poem has been a note on such mystery. So I come to the first stanza of the poem, tiger, tiger burning bright in the forests of the night. So there is a speaker present in the poem, and the speaker is wondered to see the presence of tiger who is roaming in the forests of the night, and his eyes are burning bright like the live coals. So, tiger, a representative of fear, a representative of terror, has been put in the poem. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? So the speaker of the poem, the speaker who is present in the poem, is wondered to observe that it is who hath created such a fearful symmetry. It must have been some immortal creator. It must have been powerful and fearsome than tiger itself. And here there is a biblical, the moment we talk of this immortal hand or eye, there is a biblical, mythology. So biblical mythology is of Prometheus. With Prometheus, we are reminded of Prometheus Unbound, a very famous poem written by P.B. Shelley. But here, there is a short story which I would like to present before you. That Prometheus, as per the biblical mythology, Prometheus was a great hero. And what did he do? He dared to steal fire from gods. Bible says that fire was possessed by gods and angels. Earlier, fire was not in the possession of man. So Prometheus dared to steal fire from gods for the interests and benefits of man. But it was an action which was not supposed to do on the part of Prometheus. So God gave him a curse, and as a curse, he he had to he has to shoulder, or he has to take the burden of the entire globe like this. So you must have seen some of the images of Prometheus shouldering the entire globe upon his hands, right? So the point is that tiger, this tiger which has been created, if it has been created by some ordinary man, if it has been created by some ordinary person, by some mortal man, then he must have shared the fate of Prometheus. He must have he must have shared the fate of Prometheus. That's why the poet comes to this conclusion that such a terrifying creature must have been created by immortal creator. Who is that immortal creator? Black does not give the clues. And we people are not supposed to get involved in the clues, whether it is a god or not. The poet simply gives the reference of immortal hand or eye. It must have been a very perfect creator. It must not have been an ordinary creator. It must have been an immortal creator, not a mortal creator. It must have been powerful, terrifying, fearsome than the tiger itself. Who can create fear? Who is more fearsome than the present symbol of fear? The point is this. So, tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? The poet is wondered to see such a fearful symmetry of tiger. Such a fearful symmetry, but it is, on the one hand, it is fearful, but it is well proportioned. It is well balanced. Balance is required for creation. Perfect symmetry is required for creation. Now, in what distant, now I come to the second stanza of the poem. In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? So the poet, or rather the speaker, looks at the burning eyes of the forest, which are shining in the night of the forests. On what wings dare he aspire? What the head, what the hand dare seize the fire? And you see, in these lines, the poet, the speaker, wonders that such a terrifying creature must have been made with the help of fire. The emphasis is on fire. The emphasis is on fire which is present in the eyes of the tiger. So, from where that immortal creature has managed to put that source of fire into the eyes of tiger? From where? And one who had played with fire, how powerful he is. Who? He the
Creator.
creator. The creator is playing with fire because he has put all that fire into the eyes of
Tiger.
tiger. So, how powerful he must have been, how fearsome he must have been than the tiger itself. On what wings dare he aspire, and what the hand dare seize the fire? He how had he managed his own hands with fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And he has put all the perfect structure, the sinews, the nerves, the muscles, perfectly being twisted in the body of the,
Tiger.
the speaker comes to the perfect symmetry, the structure of the body, the muscles of the tiger, all the nerves, the bodily structure has all been perfectly maintained, perfectly structured. And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet, and the moment that Creator put life
In tiger.
into that fearsome creature known as tiger, then how did he manage to handle with that creature? This is very important. Once the life was put in the body of the tiger, which stands for all cruelty, for all awesomeness, how did that immortal creator manage to handle, to control? Once the object was ready, the object of terror, the object of fear, then how did God manage? When the creation is ready, it is tough for the creator to check it, to handle it, to deal with that. But that immortal creator did all with all balance and with all mindset, positive mindset. What the hammer, what, and now he comes to repeat time and again the devices, the equipments used for that creation. The hammer used on behalf of immortal creator. What the chains, what type of chains were used, what type of hammer was used, in what furnace was thy brain, and what fire was put in the brain, what the anvils, the devices, a long stick of iron, which is known as a popular device. What dread grasp, dare its deadly terrors clasp. So, how the entire body of the tiger was twisted so that a perfect symmetry could be given to that creator. So, the speaker is wondering time and again. Throughout the poem, he wonders what devices were used, what equipments were used, what sort of fire was used, and how that fire was put into the brain of the tiger, into the eyes of the tiger. In fact, the entire poem is not about the tiger. Rather, it is about the mystery of the creation of each and everything.